soaking in some ice water. I put them in here so that it's easy to drain and you don't have to fish out vegetables. So our pan's probably really hot by now. So I'm going to go ahead and add very minimal oil. Stir fry technique doesn't require a lot of oil. I like to use canola oil or peanut oil because it has a higher smoke point. Because you're dealing with the higher heat. Peanut oil is also great, but depending on allergies and whatnot, you can use whatever works for your family. So,
what is smoke point again?
Smoke point is the temperature that an oil pretty much starts to break down. So anywhere from like 475 to 500, depending on the oil that you have, it will start to break down. So why don't we start with browning our tofu. Tofu is a great alternative source to protein. Remember to be careful if you have kids around. Tell them to watch out. So tofu is a great alternative source of protein. You have to consume a little bit more to get the same benefits as meat, regular meat, but it's lower in fat and also helps to lower the risk of cardiovascular disease. I know that maybe kids aren't really concerned about that, but as parents, you should be. So we can get a nice brown on that. It doesn't take very long. And another thing with the tofu is that I have it marinating in a marinade with tamari, which is a gluten-free soy sauce, sesame oil, a little bit of sriracha, ginger, garlic, a little bit of jalapenos for heat, depending on how spicy you like your food. You can omit that or add more. So we have a good amount of oil in the pan. And stir fry technique also, sometimes that happens, requires separate cooking, and then you can bring everything all together in the end. So I'm going to cook the vegetables that take longer, so peppers, carrots, and then those ends of the bok choy that I was telling you about. So just going to get those in. And then,
how do you master the art of cooking like that?
a great way to practice is getting a saute pan, putting a piece of bread, and then watching it flip, and it's all in the motion. Sometimes that happens, but it's all about practice. And I would definitely not start by practicing with something in the pan. I'll definitely start with a piece of bread, so that way you can kind of get the art of that going and get those cooking a little bit. I don't like to cook them too much because in my stir fry I like a little bit of texture variation, so that way you don't have all of the same textures. You have a little bit of crunchiness from the peppers, the ends of the bok choy and the peppers. So after those are done, just put them in a separate pan. So add a little bit more oil. Then I'm going to add my broccoli and bok choy and also snap peas.
And you blanched all of those?
Yes.
Before? Okay.
I did. Actually, I did not blanch the leaves since they have a lot of water on them. A little fun fact about carrots, they're the second most popular vegetable in America. Can anyone guess the first one? Yeah. Your mom was close to that. But carrots are great in vitamin A, also peppers and the bok choy. They also have beta carotene, which helps with the immune system. Does anybody have any questions about anything so far?
What's the smoke point of sesame oil?
The smoke point of sesame oil is about 450 degrees. Give or take. So I got a nice little cook on those. The water content of those bok choy leaves will really give a lot of moisture to this. So we can start assembling our stir fry. You can add those vegetables that we cooked earlier.
How long should I marinate the tofu for it to taste?
The tofu can be marinated for overnight to an hour. Also, another trick to tofu I have underneath here. You want to use extra firm tofu. So what I did is a trick for pressing the tofu. This is necessary if you want to get that flavor from the marinade because it gets out the extra moisture. So basically, I took a piece of tofu, lined the baking tray, another sheet, another baking tray, and then if you like put some pans on it, you can set that for 30 minutes to an hour to overnight, depending on how much time you have. I like to cut it in half, that way it gets the moisture out quicker than like just a block. So I also have some of that marinade left, so we can use also that as a sauce, and then that way you don't have to buy those bottled sauces. So we got that going. And then I also have some vermicelli noodles. These are rice noodles. You can also use brown rice or any kind of other noodle. They kind of get a little bit put together. And this is also helpful if you have a larger cooking vessel like a wok. It's traditionally larger and a little bit thinner.
What did you do with those noodles before?
Oh, for the noodles, I soaked them for about 5 minutes in cold water, and then I cooked them in boiling water for about 3 minutes, and then I just took them out of that water, and then I just set them in this container. It might be easier if you put maybe a little bit of oil, like pasta, so it doesn't stay.
How would this work if I wanted to use rice?
I'm sorry?
How would this work if I wanted to use rice?
How does it work?
Yeah, would I throw the rice in?
Oh yeah, you can just throw the rice in around the same time, or you can just cook the rice completely separately and then add it on the plate like I'm doing with that. Or you can cook it into, so it absorbs some more of these flavors of the stir fry. So we can get a lot of those vegetables, and notice that the vegetables are really vibrant and it gives a lot of color to the dish. And then you can also top with crushed peanuts. I have some sesame seed, sunflower seeds that were just toasted because I didn't have any peanuts, but you can use cashews, whatever kind of nuts that you like. There's a lot of variations to this. For example, curries or pastas are kind of the same concept. So it's pretty much free range, and you can also use frozen vegetables. I hope this was a helpful way to get some vegetables and have some fun with